MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the American League's Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Arizona Diamondbacks.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. HR, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Zach Greinke gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing, only giving up one run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And I'm looking at third baseman Jake Lamb. Now, they put him in the outfield every now and then, but he's primarily a third baseman. I think he surprised a lot of people coming out of the University of Washington. They didn't think he was going to have this kind of power. He's not only got power, he's got good range defensively as well.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt is there for it. 1 out.
Batting second, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Batting third.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Good work there by Zach Greinke. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. H, what's the key if they want to be crowned world champions here tonight?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Charlie Morton will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, David Peralta.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. To his left, Correa. And he's retired 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul.
Ready now, Paul Goldschmidt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
1-2. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Still no score. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
George Springer.
Liner toward right center. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Career line against Greinke. Just a 1 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes, and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. To 2-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Peralta is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Drury gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Jake Lamb. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. A fastball that just misses inside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. J.D. Martinez is on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. Lamb rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
So stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I'll tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
No one out with a runner at second. And that's over. 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. The high fastball is in there.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. No one out with a runner at second. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, hat-trick, Jeff Mathis.
Digging in now, Jeff Mathis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Zach Greinke.
Now at the plate, Zach Greinke. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Alex Bregman. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Into the box now, Charlie Morton. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough, or he can square it and keep it fair.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the change-up down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Again, he sends it out of play. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Drury has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
David Peralta.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Here it comes on 1-1. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. There's one. On to first. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 3 here in game number 6. It's the D-backs 2 and the Astros nothing. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And he'll step off and try again. Here's Carlos Correa now. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Here's George Springer. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Goldschmidt will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Ready for another chance? Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Jake Lamb standing in now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Jake Lamb.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Here's J.D. Martinez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. A.J. Pollock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Here's the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he goes down and lines this one into left field. A base hit.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And that misses for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Astros, left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. One and one, here it comes. In there, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Mathis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Jeff Mathis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And
2 balls, no strikes.
they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 21.
Now to the plate, Zach Greinke. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Striding in once again, David Peralta. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Looped out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. Striding in once again, Charlie Morton. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a liner. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Here's George Springer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Here's the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Drury is over. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Soft liner towards short, and 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Correa gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Now in the box, Jake Lamb comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Diamondbacks down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Evan Gaddis now standing in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have through the starting pitcher. That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
1-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Carlos Beltran. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Grounded back up the middle. Marte has it, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Feliz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jake Marisnick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that's taken for strike one.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Now a bunt attempt here. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Brendan Drury, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Mathis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Astros nothing. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the time run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Lamb will get under this one, and he's got it for the first out. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our two starters to this point in the contest. So a runner at first now with one away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
No real chance for him to roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Houston. They trail it here 3-0. Tony Sipp
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-safe situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Chris Owings is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 0-1 on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. One away.
Now batting.
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Gregor Blanco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Correa fields it cleanly. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp, over 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. Correa takes it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 3-0. Gregor Blanco will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 5.
Fernando Rodney comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 56, Fernando Rodney. Leading out for Houston, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Lays off 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Nori Aoki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Nori Aoki.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. First and second now, one man out. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with two away now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with two outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And the Commissioner's Trophy is headed for the desert because the Diamondbacks have won the World Series.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning